Then let's do it before some Red Hand soldiers come by and see what we're about. Put your wrists on either side of that stone and turn your face aside. Away with you. We've shared favors, so head off to the city. Try not to get stabbed in the vitals during your first bar fight. Go then.
Welcome to the city of Tortage. Keep one hand on your knife and the other on your purse. Why, how rare! You look much like an escaped slave who blindly approached me a short while ago, begging to come into Tortage. But I am sure you have never worn a slave's manacles in your life. Very rare. You may pass, but there is a condition, my unsubtle renegade. Inside the city, you'll find the Thirsty Dog Tavern close to the gate. The barmaid Bettina. I want you to hand her this letter. I'll see her after I finish my duties today, so I know if you don't keep your word. Tell her the Rango sent you. Thank you. A word of wisdom if you've the time. This was your first lesson in how Tortage works. A favor for a favor, and you're only as good as your word. Be careful when scratching others' backs that someone doesn't plant a dagger in yours. You think the jungle was bad? Welcome to your new home. Luck be with you. You'll likely need it.
Greetings. I have been better, much like the city itself. There is little trade to be done with the blockade, little place to sell my wares, and little opportunity to acquire fresh materials to work. I am a blacksmith with no metal, and a trader with no customs. Strom's Red Hand is well named, for they strangle all life from the city's trade. Worse than badly. Strom's men kill any who dare speak out against him or the new laws. Traitors abandon their stores or are murdered outright under suspicion of resistance involvement. Most people get by nowadays by doing favors. Are you too proud to help with a little scavenging? If you could search the empty and abandoned stalls down by the old harbor market and give me what you find, I will give you what I can as payment. My need is true enough. Down by the harbor market, a leather worker, a butcher, and a baker once worked in their own market stalls. All three are dead, executed by the Red Hand. So, they will not miss any scavengings you bring back for me. Farewell.
I have many sorrows to drown, that's why. Driven out of my home above the city, and the Red Hand don't care what happens to the locals. I used to make a living repairing clothes. Honest work, and people always needed me. Right up until one day some brutal pirates appeared in front of my old hut. They set up a camp and scared away my customers and the girl who used to bring me food. If I only had my tools, I could work from here. I daren't go back myself. You think so? If you could bring me my spools of thread, it would be enough for now. It's in my hut outside the gates here to the right, up by the stone quarry. You need to walk up some stairs to get there. Just bring back enough for me to pass the time with a little trade. Gods go with you.
Looking for something? And hello to you. I assume from the look in your eyes this is a social visit rather than one of pleasure. Things are not going well in my House of Lusts. The pirates who are trapped in Tortage because of the blockade now take their pleasures and refuse to pay. It upsets the girls. You don't understand what you're talking about. Not all who live this life choose it, you know. The payment after the deed is sometimes the only control my girls have over the men they entertain. To deny them their only control is to deny a warrior his blade, an eagle its wings. It is humiliating, degrading. Some do, some do not. Whatever pleasures a girl takes from the lust means nothing, for they are not earning coin at all. That is the problem. Will you help us? The ones responsible lock in the alley behind me. If you could return with any of their valuables, my girls won't go hungry and humiliated any longer.
See you soon. Yes?
Thank you so much. Now let me see them. Nice. Some of these I will share with my girls. Thank you, friend.
Come back anytime, any hour.
Yes, what is it? I want to be alive and wealthy. Is that too much to ask? I used to own a thriving shop. My mansion filled with gold and riches from near and far. Now nothing is like it used to be. The resistance made Strom start the blockade, which stopped most of the trade and pirating. This town dies day by day. Of course I am, but only as a petty beggar. I have a plan, though. Once Strom crushes the resistance, he will lift the blockade. I will be rich again. See the dead people here? All believed to have been members of the resistance, giving names to the Red Hand. That's where the smart bets are. Soon, the resistance will fall. It is an accusation used to remove one's enemies in Tortage. Strom takes no risks. He kills even those accused of resistance allegiance. My only worry is a band of pirates hiding out in the city. They hate me, and they keep threatening to give my name to the Red Hand. Oh, I've used their names more than a few times. I was certain some of them must have been resistance members, so I informed the Red Hand. Good. Now go down toward the harbor and head left up to a back alley. The bandits have their camp in the left corner of that alley. Get rid of them. Then return to me. I have found something you might find useful in the gutter. If you do this for me, you can have it. So long, then.